Despite Wembanyama having a very skinny frame, he's shown that he is a dominant force in the league. But what if he was as strong as Shaq? Currently in 2K, Wemby only has 57 strength. Today I'm giving him 99. On top of that, I'm gonna make Wemby eat a couple cheeseburgers. We're putting his weight up to 325 pounds because at one point in his career, Shaq weighed that much. Unfortunately, even with all that added weight, Wemby looks the same in 2K, but trust me, it's gonna make a difference. On top of getting improved strength, I also gave Wemby some of the strength-related badges that Shaq had. Wembanyama's gonna have Hall of Fame back down Punisher, Hall of Fame brick wall, bulldozer, drop stepper, immovable enforcer. And with all these added badges and his upgraded strength, Wemby is going to be a 93 overall as a rookie. The ultimate goal I have for Wemby in this video is for him to pass Shaq in NBA championships. Shaq won 4 in his career, so I want to see Wemby get 5. So let's get started with simulating season number 1, Wemby's rookie year. Season is wrapped and Victor Wembanyama had an incredible rookie year, averaging 22 points, 11 boards, 3 blocks. And Wemby also won DPOY in his first season with his newfound strength. We even saw him make All-NBA third team. He is a 94 overall at only 20 years old. The Spurs still have some work to do, 34 wins on the year, so we didn't even make it in the play-in, but I think that's going to change very soon. Headed into season number 2, Wembanyama is up to a 95 overall. We also saw some progression from some of the young guys on this team, and we drafted Jacoby Walter 7th overall, so hopefully he can be a good young piece for us. Alright Wemby, let's get to the playoffs this year. Wemby did it again, another defensive player of the year. He made All-NBA third team once again as well. And man, we just barely missed the play-in, 39 wins on the year. We'll be there next year. Matter of fact, we won't even be a play-in team. We'll be a playoff squad. Wemby is up to a 97 overall, headed into year 3. Bro, San Antonio's front office has to lock in. We need to get our guy Wemby some more hoopers, because if we can, we'll be in business. I bet you all would have never guessed. Wembanyama won another DPOY. His scoring numbers are going up as well. And most importantly, the team's getting better, as Wemby also makes All-NBA second team. We were the 7th seed, meaning that we should be able to make it out of the play-in. Yes, we do. And in round number 1, we've got a battle against Memphis. And the Grizzlies, they've got Valanciunas, 78 overall, running center. Oh man, he's not going to be able to stop Wembanyama. After 4 games, we're all tied up, so let's get in the simcast for game 5. Well, in game 5, we end up getting the win. Wembanyama, 23 points on the night. And we're just 1 game away from pulling off an upset against the 2 seed and making it to the second round. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like game 6 is going to be our game. We end up losing in this one despite Wemby's 25. He shot 0 of 9 from 3. That is, oh my gosh, that's bad. And Ja Morant gave us a triple-double. So it all comes down to this. Game 7 with our season on the line. And Wembanyama isn't ready for prime time. We end up losing in game 7. Or maybe it's not Wemby who isn't ready. Let's be honest. It's his teammates. They're selling him. He doesn't even have a player above 85 overall on his team right now. That is ridiculous. The good news is we do have a lot of green arrows for progression on the squad. But we just don't have that guy who can be a right-hand man for Wemby. Maybe we can trade for him during the season or something. We'll see. Season is wrapped, and let me tell y'all, basketball is back in San Antonio. We were making a lot of noise this year. Wembanyama made All-NBA second team, won another DPOY, as he does, just Wembanyama things. And in round number 1, we're taking on the T-Wolves, who look a lot different. They've got Franz Wagner, Walker Kessler, Chris Middleton. They've made a ton of pickups. But are those pickups going to be good enough to beat us? It doesn't look like it. We're up 3-1. They're going to take game 5, and we beat them in 6. In round 2, we've got a Chet Holmgren versus Wembanyama battle. Wemby is almost a 99 at this point, but it's clear that Oklahoma City has a better overall team than we do in San Antonio. Game number 1 of the series goes to the Thunder. They're up 2-0. They're up 3-0. We finally take a game in game 4, but we end up losing in 5. So far, Wembanyama is struggling to match the most dominant force in NBA history despite having his strength. So far, Wembanyama is ringless, but he's getting close to becoming a 99 overall, and if he reaches that threshold, I think it's going to be hard for anybody in the league to stop him out there. The only big issue we have right now is just the fact that the supporting cast isn't great around Wemby, but Jacoby Walter is starting to get a lot better, so maybe he can be the guy who really helps out Wembanyama this season. Season is wrapped. SGA wins another MVP. Wembanyama wins another DPOY. Wemby also made All-NBA first team this season. Well deserved, as we won 56 games on the year. In round number 1, we got the Sacramento Kings. I'm not too worried about them. Okay, well, I should have been worried. Like, dog, no way we just went out there and got swept by the Kings. Like, really? We lost to Keegan Murray and Mark Williams? This team has 800 centers. How does this even work? Kings legend Marvin Bagley helped them win, I guess. I mean, I feel like Wemby did his part. I'm not really sure what went wrong here. I guess it's back to the drawing board in the offseason. Hopefully Jacoby Walter and Ding Patel can save this team, because Wemby needs some help apparently. Somebody finally dethroned Wembanyama as the DPOY, but trust me, it's not like Wemby is washed or anything. The numbers are absolutely great, as Wemby made the leap to a 99 overall in his 6th season. We went 63-19 on the year, making us the 4 seed in the Western Conference. In round number 1, we got the Utah Jazz, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, they have a pretty solid squad over there in Utah, but I think us having the best player in the series in Wemby is gonna make us tough to beat, and we go ahead and sweep them. In round 2, we got the Mavs, who just upset the 1-seeded Rockets in a battle of Texas. The Mavericks have Luka Doncic, Johnny Davis, and Bryson Tucker, but let's be honest, Trey Lyles and Precious Achiuwa are not holding our guy Victor Wembanyama. This should be light work. I don't care if they got Luka, get him out of here. Okay. You can never underestimate Luka. That's my mistake. We're headed to a Game 7. And in Game 7, we get the dub. Wembanyama, kind of a mediocre performance, but we'll take it. We're moving on. And in the conference finals, we got OKC. Another run-in with Chet Holmgren, Shea, and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Game 1 of the series goes to us. Game 2 is going to go to the Thunder, but we take Game 3. They take Game 4, setting up a big Game 5 with this series all tied up. It's nice to see that we're putting up a fight against the Thunder, because the last time we faced them, we got smacked. And it looks like we're going to win this Game 5, meaning that we are 1 win away from the NBA Finals. And Wemby needs to start adding to that ring total so that he can try and beat Shaq in championships. Oh, we're on our way to the finals. Wembanyama wins in Game 6. He has 23 points in this one. And in the finals, we've got the Sixers led by Tyrese Maxey. They've also got Embiid, but he's old at this point. They got Bryson Tiller. I thought he made music, but apparently he's multi-talented. All right, let's get into it. Game number 1 of the series goes to us. We also take Game 2. They're going to take Game 3. Give us Game 4. Come on. Yep, it looks like Wemby's about to get this ring. Ring number 1 is in the books for Wemby. He's on his way to matching Shaq. It's only been 6 seasons. He's already got a championship, and he's a 99 overall. So I feel like there should be many more rings where that one came from. Surprisingly, Wembanyama regressed a little bit this offseason. I don't understand that. But the good news is, Jacoby Walter enters the 90 overall club, and Mackenzie Mbakwe is up to an 85. So we got some guys starting to improve for our squad. How did Julius Randle get here? Oh no. I guess we'll see if we can handle the Randle this season. Let's get to it. We get it, Shea. You can win MVPs. Wembanyama wins another Defensive Player of the Year, and he also made All-NBA First Team as expected. You know, he's Wembanyama. We won 55 games, making us the 2 seed in the West. I think this year our main comp is going to be Oklahoma City, so we just got to worry about them, or maybe not. We got to worry about this Clippers team in round 1. I don't really know why. I mean, Scoot Henderson's cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't think this team should be hanging with us, to be honest. We're going to take Game 5 of the series and Game 6. Light low 3-1 comeback? Okay, sure. We're moving on to round 2 against the Nuggets. Jokic versus Wemby. And the Nuggets have added guys like Franz Wagner and Isaiah Evans. They've made some really good pickups for the squad. Game 1 of the series goes to us. Oh, get Jokic out of here. Oh, Jokic, what happened? We sweep them. And in the conference finals, it's going to be Oklahoma City, the million-time MVP SGA. They've also got Chet Holmgren, Ian Jackson, OG, Koa Pete, It really isn't fair. Game 1 of the series goes to the Thunder. We're going to take Game 2. They take Game 3. We take Game 4. If Wembanyama can get through this team again, it'd be huge for his legacy in this video game. But unfortunately, we're going to lose in Game 5. But that's okay. We can keep our season alive in Game 6, and we will. It all comes down to this Game 7, season on the line, finals trip on the line. Let's see what Wemby's got here. And it looks like Game 7 is coming down to the wire. We're down by 6 here with 1:13 to go. 6 points is a pretty big deficit to overcome, but the good news is we have possession of the ball. Devin Vassell has it. He's waiting on the screen from Wemby, but Wemby's not going to bring it, and then Vassell throws it away. Great start. Shea going to pass it up to Jaden Ivey. How did the Thunder have Jaden Ivey? Ivey misses the shot. It's rebounded by Walter. Walter going to pass it up. Now it goes to Grimes, and Grimes misses the layup. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander bringing it up for OKC. One more bucket, and we're probably cooked. SGA swings it over to Koa Pete. Pete has the ball. He's going to get double teamed. It goes over to Thomas. He's doubled. Now it goes to Chet, who gets the shot to go right over Wembanyama. Our season is over, and I don't know how the Thunder have Jaden Ivey. This is just not fair. Shout out to Wemby, man. There's not much you can do when you're facing the Monstars in the NBA playoffs. And the Thunder win the championship. The Thunder in this game might be worse than the KD Warriors. I'm not going to lie to y'all. They are absolutely unstoppable. But we're going to see if Wembanyama can use his strength to overcome the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have been a problem for him over these past couple seasons. Wemby won DPOY this year, but I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I'm not sure who he was guarding because we only won 36 games. The fall off was tragic. I don't know what happened. So far, it's not looking good for Victor. I mean, we're pretty far into this, and he only has 1 championship. But what's he supposed to do? The Oklahoma City Avengers are nearly unstoppable. I think it might be time for Wembanyama to consider making a move once he becomes a free agent. He's got 2 years left on his deal, so he's just got to make it through this upcoming year and 1 more, and then he could maybe get out of here. I mean, I don't know, maybe this Reggie L. Rose dude will be here to save us, but I doubt it. We picked him 2nd overall because we were so trash this year. We'll see how it goes, man. Wemby, we need you to go crazy this year. Tyrese Halliburton won MVP, but let me show y'all this dude. LeBron. We'll have to watch out for my man. Never mind, he's a 25-year-old rookie. He's probably cooked. Chet Holmgren took away Wemby's DPOY this year. Wemby made All-NBA 2nd team, and we only won 43 games. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting tragic. If we don't make it out of this first round, I think it's time for Wemby to go, but we somehow pull off the upset against Golden State. We're moving on to round 2. They let the Mavs get Ant-Man. Oh, this just isn't fair. We'll see if we can pull this off. Okay, we're up 3-1. And this is a surprise run for the team. I didn't expect us to be so good. Now we've got the T-Wolves who have Book, Jaleel Bethea, Cooper Flagg, Jarace Walker. This is a tough team. But we're just even tougher, apparently. We get up 3-1. We beat them in 6. NBA Finals, it's going to be Orlando. Wemby has a legitimate chance to add ring 2 here. Now, this Orlando squad is tough. They've got 91 overall Scoot, 91 overall Ace Bailey, Cam Boozer. Nice team. But we've been defying all odds in this playoff run. So we might just be cooking. We're up 3-0. We sweep them. Wembanyama gets ring number 2. All right, Wemby, you might be back on track when it comes to passing Shaq. Rhyming accidentally. Ah. But anyway, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 100K by the end of the year. Checking out the squad coming off the chip. This Reggie L. Rose dude might be comp. He's up to an 82 overall for his 2nd season. He might be generational. He's 7'3", just like Wemby. Oh, this is about to be sensational. San Antonio basketball is back. Hey man, Wemby is back in a big way. He goes ahead and wins the MVP award coming off of the championship season. Unfortunately, Chet took his DPOY again, but you know what? It's okay, because we're about to go win this championship, and that's all that really matters. We won 56 games on the season, good enough for the 2 seed in the Western Conference. In round 1, we got OKC. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. How are they a 7 seed now? What happened? They fell off crazily. I don't really know how, honestly. Their team's still pretty insane. They got Donovan Mitchell. I don't know how they do this stuff. Bro averaged 5 points per game, though, so I guess he's washed. Anyways, round number 2, we got the Mavs. We beat them before, but I'm not going to lie, they still scare me. They've got a good team. And it looks like this series is going 7. We're here in the Simcast, seeing if we can get the dub. And it looks like we might have a small chance at clutching out this win if we really lock in. We've got the ball right now. It's going to go into Malachi Branham. Branham looking for Wemby in the post. That's big Wembenyama. He's too strong. Easy layup is good. Now Luka Doncic has the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. We need a stop badly right now. Doncic in his bag, working on Branham, goes to the basket. He's doubled. He's going to fake. Good defense there. Now the ball goes to Zubac, who gets the layup to go. Are you kidding me? Is that Bam Adebayo? We traded for Bam? What is going on in this video? We got Jonathan Kuminga too? Oh, I guess we've been having Jonathan Kuminga. I just wasn't paying attention. Branham has it at the top of the key. He gets the screen from Bam. It goes down to Adebayo for the dunk. Still down by 5. We're probably going to need to get lucky with maybe some missed free throws or something. I don't know. Edwards to the basket, gives it over to Harrelson, who we are going to foul. I mean, I'd really appreciate it if he'd miss a free throw. First one is good. Second one is also good. We're probably cooked unless we hit a 3 here. Walter has the ball. He's going to the basket here. Swings it over to Kuminga. Layup is off. He gets his own board out to Walter. Yo, we kind of got to start moving faster. There you go. Walter pulls and hits. All right. Now we just need some missed free throws, but they've got Ant and Luka, so that might be easier said than done. Doncic is going to the line. Luka goes ahead and knocks down both foul shots, so we're down by 6. Bam Adebayo gives it into Mbakwe. He's going to pull the 3 and hit. Okay, we're kind of locked in right now. Come on, just give us an inbound steal. That's what we really need desperately right now, but we're not going to get it. Luka's shooting more foul shots. Hey, Luka, I need you to choke at the line right now. First one is good. Dang it, man. If Luka wasn't so good, we would be in business, but he goes ahead and makes both. Walter going to swing it over to Branham. We just need a desperation bucket at this point. Branham going to fake a couple times, pull a 3. He misses. GG's. And I think Wemby might have fouled out at some point. Wemby had 7 fouls. I guess they changed the foul outs now to where it takes 7 to be out of the game. But regardless, we end up losing. The Mavericks are going to beat us in game 7. What a devastating loss, man. All right, man. We've got an absolute squad here in San Antonio. We got to get back to the finals and win another ring for Wemby. Wemby taking home another DPOY. Wemby was also All-NBA first team this year in his age 30 season. We won 48 games in a Western Conference that was pretty tightly packed. In round 1, we got the Mavs. We lost to them in 7 last year, and it looks like we might lose to them again this year. Yeah, we end up losing in 6 to Dallas. It has been a struggle for strongman Wemby to win a lot of championships. I mean, don't get me wrong, 2 championships is a lot. Look at Chris Paul. He's played about 100 years and has 0 rings. But with Wemby being such a dominant player in a small frame, I expected him to be insane. If you give him all the badges and the strength stats that he needs, I thought he'd be unstoppable and the Spurs will win a ton of rings. But the door is still open. We've got good players on this team, and when you have Wembenyama, I feel like you're always going to be a contender regardless. So let's hope that we can win a ring this season. Wembenyama takes home another DPOY. I was trying to check how many he has, but it won't show me, which sucks. But I feel like at this point, he's got to be pushing like 10, right? Anyways, Wemby also made All-NBA first team. We were the 5 seed, 48 wins on the year. In round 1 against Sacramento, we're going to lose in 6. All right, Wembenyama, at this point, I got to give you an ultimatum. I'm giving you 2 more seasons to try and make a finals appearance, and if you don't, I'm ending the video because I'm tired of seeing this man just lose in the first round every single year. And let's be honest, as he gets older, he's just going to be more cooked. He's going to get worse. So if he doesn't make something happen in these next couple years, we're just going to have to call it quits and say that Wemby, even with all that strength, couldn't reach the heights that Shaq did. Alright, this year was a decent year, and we have this dude Terrence Simpson, who was Rookie of the Year. He came in at 24 years old. Bro's pushing 40 as a rookie, but whatever. Wembenyama back on top, another Defensive Player of the Year. He's incredible at defense. Another All-NBA first team appearance, and we won 47 games. Like I said, y'all gotta show me something. Make some type of run this year to show me that you have some gas left in the tank. We make it out of the first round. Round 2, we got the Thunder. They're still stacked. It's been like 10 years in the sim. They're still doing their thing. It's 2-2 after 5 games. They take game 5. We take game 6. Here we go. Game 7 against the Oklahoma City Avengers. Please tell me we can get this win. We're kind of close right now. Lock in, San Antonio. Please don't lose this. All right, 3-point game. About a minute to go here. We got to jump in. Edgecombe inbounding the ball. He's going to give it into SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander is defended by Branham. SGA gets the screen. Shea going to the basket and it's poked away. There we go. All right, run this fast break, Branham. We got to get something cooking. He's going to slow it down a little bit. He dumps it down to Simpson. Now it goes to Wembanyama. Wemby working on Holmgren. Out to Branham for an open three. And he sold it. You put me in the game, I'm making that shot. Jackson bringing up the ball. He's defended by Jaden Ivey. Ivey used to be on OKC, but now he's on our team. Jackson pulls a three, misses. It's rebounded by Simpson. Now it goes up to Branham. Come on, Malachi. We need you to cook. Get it to Wemby, man. He's got a mismatch down there. Come on, dump it down to Wembanyama. All right, man. Wemby drawing the double team. Kicks it out to Simpson. I don't think Simpson can shoot, so he goes to the basket. He's wrapped up by Shea. All right, Simpson, we need these free throws. First one is cash. Second one for Simpson is off. Oh, no. And now we're going to have to foul. Walker at the foul line. First shot is off. Let's go. We needed that so that the game would be a one-possession game. He hits the second, but that means we've got a 3-point game here, about 16 seconds to go. Simpson is inbounding. He gives it into Branham. Branham gets the screen from Wembanyama. And oh my gosh, he threw it away. Bro, Branham, I'm not going to lie, bro. It might be time to go to the G League or something. Polish up your game. Because you were terrible. All right, he had 24 points. Of course, the one shot he missed is the one shot I saw. And I was hating crazily. But man, the biggest plays of the game down the stretch. Our guy Branham was selling. And another disappointing end to the NBA playoffs. But hopefully we can build off of that game 7. We finally made at least a little bit of noise in the playoffs. We got close to a conference finals. Hopefully we can do something this year. Here's what the team's looking like. I think we still look pretty solid. Some of our guys are starting to get old though, and they're pretty overpaid, so that could be bad. Now Wemby could just say, you know what, let's get out of here if we struggle this year. A lot of our guys are on one-year deals, so maybe it's time for Wemby to just leave San Antonio. We'll see. We are in 2037, man. That's insane. Wembanyama takes home another Defensive Player of the Year. He also makes first team. That's pretty much what he's been doing. We were the 2 seed this year. We won 48 games. The West was pretty weak this year. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Round 1, we take care of the Clippers in 6. Round 2, we got the Denver Nuggets. We beat them in 5. Conference finals, it's going to be Phoenix. And oh man, we're back. We're back. San Antonio basketball is back. In the NBA finals, we got the Pistons. Whew, this is a tough squad for sure. Game 1 of the series goes to us. Game 2 is going to go to the Pistons. Pistons also take game 3. We're going to take game 4, setting up a big game 5 with the series all tied up. And we just folded like a lawn chair in game 5. Beautiful. That's exactly what I want to see from my team. Come on, guys. Game 6, season on the line, and we're going to win. So now it all comes down to this. Game 7, chip number 3 for Wembanyama is on the line here. And this game is coming down to the wire. We are down by 4 points, about a minute 30 to go. Game 7 of the finals, championship on the line. Wembanyama's playing some point center here. A nice find for the dunk. There we go. I'm pretty nervous for this. I'm not going to lie to y'all. We have been terrible in these clutch games, so hopefully that'll change right now. Cade Cunningham has it. He's defended by Branham. Cunningham is going to get the screen here. He pulls the mid-range jumper and knocks it down. We need to answer. Time is ticking for our squad. Branham has the ball, defended by Cunningham. Man, if you don't get it to Wembanyama in the post, let him use that strength and go to work. What are you doing, bro? What are you standing there for? There you go. Gets it down to Wemby, and he misses the layup. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to lie to you guys, this might be the most frustrating team I've ever watched. It's going to go over to Peterson, and we're already intentionally fouling. All right, hopefully Peterson sucks. Bro, his foul shot form is insane. I mean, he made the first one, but look at this free throw shot, dog. What is he doing? And he made both of them. I've never seen an auto-generated player shoot like that in the game. That's wild. Proctor bringing up the ball here. Come on, Tyrese. We need a bucket out of you. He gives it down to Wemby. And one. All right, Wemby. We're back. Come on, just hit this free throw, and then there'll be no need to foul. We'll be in business. If we just get a stop and a 3, we're all tied up. Cade Cunningham has it here for the Pistons. He's defended by Proctor. Cunningham just kind of waiting at the top of the key, taking his time. That's smart. The Pistons have the lead. There's the screen. Cunningham doesn't use it. It goes over to Sar. Sar over to Quaytance, who shoots the 3 and misses it. It's rebounded by us, and this is our chance right now. If we hit a 3, we could send this to overtime. Please don't blow this opportunity. Berea is inbounding the ball. Who's it going to go to? It goes to Walter. Walter trying to get in his bag. He swings it over to Berea from deep, and he hit it. Oh, finally. Somebody hit a clutch shot. Who would have thought? 8.4 seconds to go. He knocks down the biggest shot of his career. Berea, what a shot, man. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Pistons just gamed us right here and sent me home crying. All right, let's see what happens. Peterson gives it into Cunningham. Cade, with the clock winding down, is trying to make his move. Goes to the basket. Layup is off. Rebounded. Please don't let it go in. Wemby gets the board, and we're headed to OT. I really thought we were about to get gamed right there, man, but we didn't. And now we've got a chance in this overtime period to win the championship. And in overtime, it's all tied up with 40 seconds left. The Pistons have possession of the ball. We need a stop right here. Cade Cunningham is going to try to go to work on us. We got to play some good defense. Wemby, you're like a million-time DPOY. You can get some stops. Ball goes to Sar for a 3. He misses, and it's rebounded by Mbakwe. Mbakwe bringing up the ball here for the Spurs. He's kind of getting clamped, so he swings it to Proctor. Proctor, just get it to Wemby in the post, please. Let him work. There you go. Wembenyama drawing some attention. Shoots a post fade and hits it. That's what I'm talking about, Wemby. 15.1 seconds to go, and we have a 2-point lead. So obviously, you don't want to let up a 3. You really just don't want to let him score, but do not, whatever you do, let up a 3-pointer. Cade Cunningham has it. Cunningham gonna play slow here. He's waiting for this play to develop. The Pistons are gonna have one shot at this. About 5 seconds to go. Cunningham gets the screen. Cade open for 3, and he misses. We're NBA champions. 3 rings in the books for Wembenyama. We are back. I didn't think we were gonna make it back here. I didn't believe in the team, but they believed in themselves, and that's all that matters. Inspirational quote of the day for me. Let's go, man. We are NBA champions. Shout out to Wemby. 30, 10, and 10 in this one. A mean triple-double. And Wemby wins Finals MVP. That's ring number 3. Let's see if we can get to 5. Wemby's 33. He's got some time. The supporting cast all got new contracts. We could be in business here. Here's what the squad's looking like going into another season of Spurs basketball. Let's go get another ring, man. Another season in the books. Isaiah Collier wins MVP. Wemby, another DPOY. And we are a playoff team this season. We were kind of mid though, only 42 wins. So we're going to have to be locked in if we want to win the championship this year. It's going to have to be a historical playoffs because the regular season was tragic. I mean, we're up 3-2 on Minnesota. We're going to a game 7 against the T-Wolves. The only guy I really recognize here is Cooper Flagg. So we'll see if we can win this one. And we actually do. Cool. We're moving on to round 2 against the Clippers. This is a cool Clippers squad, but I think we might have them beat. I might have been wrong. We're down 3-1. But, you know, the Clippers, they blow those leads all the time. Game 7 coming up, and we pull off the 3-1. All right, bet. We're in the conference finals taking on the Jazz. I don't know how this has happened this way, but we'll see if we can somehow beat them. We're down 2-1. We tied up at 2 apiece. We're going to take game 5, and we're headed to another game 7. All right, we got to get in the simcast for this one. The past 2, I haven't simcasted because, bro, this video is about to be real long. Y'all are going to be watching a feature film if I hopped into all these games. But it looks like we've got a little bit of a close one, and this is with the finals trip on the line, so we got to tune in. Up by 6 here, but the Jazz have the ball, so there's still a chance that we somehow blow this. Ball's going to go into Finley. Let's see what he's got. He gets the screen. Is he going to dump it down to the big? What's he cooking? He's kind of just standing here spamming some dribble moves like he's Julian Newman. Yeah, Finley's kind of getting clamped. He dumps it down to Williams in the post. Williams, oh, rejected by Wembenyama. What did that one commentator say? And the rejection by Wembenyama. Ivy's looking for Wemby in the post, and he gets it to him. That's free, bro. That's an easy dunk for Wembenyama. Unless the Jazz score here, they're probably done for. Finley to the basket, spin, lay, he missed, we get the board. GG's, we're back in the finals. Wemby might really pass Shaquille in NBA championships. We can tie him this year if we go ahead and win. That'll make it 4, right? And then we just need one more to get 5. You know, it's simple math. NBA Finals, we got the Raptors. Isaiah Collier won MVP this year, so this is going to be a tough one for sure. But we have the best player in the series. I don't care if Collier's MVP. We have Wembanyama, and I know Wemby's going to come through under the bright lights. We're up 3-1, and we beat them in 5. Wembanyama, another championship. Shea just retired. We're in that deep. That's crazy. But Wemby now has 4 rings. Let's get this last one and call it a day and get out of here, man. Some of the guys are getting old. Wemby himself is getting old, so we need to do this sooner rather than later. Another season in the books, and Wembanyama, of course, won MVP, of course, made first team. Y'all know Wemby, y'all know what he does. We finished as the 1 seed, 51 wins. This is our year to get ring number 5. Round 1, we sweep them. Round 2, we got Minnesota. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. We're headed to a game 7, and we beat them. All right. We're here in the conference finals, taking on Houston, Stephon Cassell and Dylan Harper. I mean, that's a nice backcourt, but I mean, we've got the greatest front court in history just because we got Wembanyama, so we're going to be all right, right? All right, it's a 2-2 series. We take game 5, and we beat them in 6. Now we're headed to the NBA Finals, taking on Boston. Chance for this 5th and final ring. Boston's got a nice squad. Are we nicer? I guess we're about to find out. Game number 1 of the series goes to the Celtics. Game 2 is going to go to us. We also take game 3 and game 4. Wembanyama passes Shaquille O'Neal in NBA championships. It took him 16 seasons. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.